I recently went up to Tolethorpe Hall, which is the home of the Stamford Shakespeare Company, to attend a Flowstate photo event, which was also in partnership with Rotolight. And these are some images of what I got up to. Now, this is some behind the scenes footage. You can see the Rotolights there in play. I was a bit shocked at how flimsy some of the stands were. You'll see me knocking one, but don't worry about that. Apparently there are heavier duty stands. It just wasn't on one. I have to say, Amanda Caroline Couture really styled these sets so amazingly, and the models. And Tolethorpe Costume Hire provided a lot of it. We had makeup artists. I've probably forgotten everyone's name. I will put all their stuff below. Each of these actors and models were exceptional. I had an absolute blast. You can see Amanda's head there. I absolutely loved it. I learned so much. I've never really used Rotolight to any degree, but just sublime, and especially on the styling of the Weird Sisters. I loved it. I loved it. Can't wait to show you my images. So we used two lights here. We had the Neo to give us the red glow, and then we had an EOS at the front to give us some fill. I used a mixer of my Velvet 56, and then I used an 85, and I really did actually enjoy this setup. It was the first one in, and we went in cold, but honestly, the actor model was superb. Then we had the madness of Lady Macbeth, and I wasn't sure which of the edits I liked. I liked both with the Twist 60. It was a tight space, but I managed to get some I really, really liked with the Velvet, particularly here. And then this one, I'm still not sure if I love it, but I do like it. You can see me here now with Steve. He's one of my friends. And this is the set for the next one, Romeo and Juliet, right there in their own theatre. You can see just how high up we are. He's got the Twist 60s borrowing off of me, and I'm laughing. You know, we have the best time. I focus more on the Romeo discovering Juliet, because I feel like everyone focuses quite heavily on Juliet discovering Romeo, but we did do that as well. So here is the dagger and deceit set. We can see Lady Macbeth there with the infamous dagger that's going to essentially end up in Duncan. The big EOS light there giving us some fill. The green from the Neo on the side just gives out that beautiful shadow. You can see how much light that Neo packs out just by the shadow alone. It's really powerful light. I was really impressed given its size. I got the Composer Pro for the double glass optic, and I just loved it. Very Disney-esque, I can't help but think. After an amazing lunch, we moved on to this set. I will say, beautiful setup, but it was a little too close to another set, so we had people crossing paths, but we did move, and I got one or two shots. I didn't get many, but I did like this one, and Steve models his cloak so well. So this is the Weird Sisters. You're going to recognise the face there. That is Luna, the beloved Luna, who should have her own playlist on my YouTube channel by now. We used the Twist 60 quite a lot, should I say. I did. I love the styling. I played a lot with the edit as well. I did cool tones, warm tones, a lot of the Twist 60 and the 50mm. I really did enjoy it. The versatility of the Rotolights was quite good. That lady made that crow, by the way. Look at the girls. Aren't they superb? I absolutely loved it. This is probably one of my favourites, as well as the individual portraits. Two lights here, one on the front and one at the back, just to give them some separation. The next set was Hamlet. We've got a light for fill that you can see that on the side, and then there was some light coming in from a window behind that kind of gave us like a hair light, and we had a little Neo just to give us a little bit of red tone in spaces, but the model, Florin, was superb. I feel like we threw everything at this set. We had the candles lit, we had the smoke machine going. Florin gave such great face. It was so dramatic and moody. I used the Velvet 56, I used an 85, I used a 50. Absolutely loved this moody edit. Well done to everyone involved. This was the final scene, Ophelia in the Reeds, inspired. Absolutely loved this. I tried to go for the 70s filmic vibe. I then added the Omni filters. I enjoyed play, but let me just show you a before and after. So this is the before, you can see, still beautiful, but this is what I created. I hope you enjoyed these, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow everyone who I will link below for future events.